Fortuna, she's a 5 stars hero with Ice Element and Rogue class, defensive hero class. According to her base stats, she has fairly high base stats and is good at defense. Fortuna has 2 passive abilities. The ability is an attacker and defender. As an attacker, Fortuna has the ability to change her elements, according to the player's choice. This effect lasts for 3 turns, and this can be done only once in a match. As a defender, at the beginning of the battle, Fortuna can change her element according to the opposing team's weakness. This effect lasts for 3 turns. This ability can be triggered if half of the opposing team has the same element. This passive ability is quite unique, because for a limited time, Fortuna can become a counter element that allows her to deal double damage to her enemies. However, this ability does not really affect the course of the game. And this passive ability also has a weakness in the defense formation. If the enemy only uses rainbow formation, then Fortuna's passive ability cannot be activated. First skill effect, Fortuna dispels buffs from all enemies. Fortuna's dispel ability is very useful for dealing with heroes with buff abilities. Second skill effect, Fortuna deals 230% damage to all enemies. Percent of damage caused by Fortuna is counted as minor damage. Third, fourth, and fifth skill effect, Fortuna cast Corrupted Mask Fiends to all enemies. The Fiend damages the enemies with 55% attack every turn, absorbs healing by 33%, also gives -54% attack for its owner. For as long as the owner has Corrupted Mask Fiends, this effect can't be cleansed. Fortuna's ability is very good as damage over time, plus Fortuna's debuff attack ability cannot be removed. It will affect the enemy's base attack, so their attacks will not have much impact on allies. Attack score, B+, based on Fortuna's basic stats, class, passive ability and the special skill effects she had. Her basic attack was average, her class that allowed her to dodge special skills, her passive ability which is good as a counter element. Because the level of damage that Fortuna does is minor damage, it has shown that she is not a damage dealer. But her abilities in Dispel, and damage over time, as well as attack debuff, will be enough to weaken the enemy's attack power. Overall defense, A. Judging from Fortuna's base defense stats, she is strong enough to take hits, plus her ability to debuff enemy attacks will greatly reduce the damage caused by enemies. Her Dispel ability will also be useful for lowering the enemy's combat power. Therefore Fortuna is suitable to fill the position of flank and wing. Titan score, B. In Titan attacks, a deadly combination is needed, in order to provide the highest attack score. The combinations needed are, Elemental Defense Down, Defense Debuff, Attack Buff, High Tile Damage, and Attack Stack. Therefore, Fortuna is not highly recommended, because judging from her basic stats, class, passive skills, and special skills, Fortuna does not meet any of the requirements to be on the Titan attack team. Raid tournaments, A. Fortuna is not recommended in rush attack tournaments, because there are still several other alternative heroes that have the ability to dispel, such as Caitlyn and Iris, or Adelinda, which has the highest fiend damage rate, up to 93%. In the buff booster tournament, Fortuna is highly recommended. With her mana speed, it will make her abilities faster to use, because her Dispel ability can eliminate various types of buffs on all enemies, as well as her Fiend ability which gives an attack debuff effect, which is very useful for lowering the enemy's attack power. And in the Bloody Battle tournament, Fortuna's ability will be very useful. Apart from her Dispel and attack debuff abilities, she also has Fiends that can deal a fairly large level of damage. Her overall grading is A. Conclusion: Fortuna is a good attacking hero, but not an attacker who relies on direct damage. Her passive ability by changing her elements is also quite unique, and is fairly new to the game, but I think this ability will only have a small impact on the gameplay. She has a reliable ability in dealing with heroes with buff abilities, and heroes with high damage rates. Fortuna's abilities are similar to Winifred, who also has the ability to debuff attacks, and make enemies immune to buffs, but their difference is in the level of damage that can be done, and its mana speed. In general, Fortuna is suitable for use in campaign and raid modes. If you need a hero with the ability to dispel, can cast fiends that have an attack debuff effect, and have fast mana regeneration, then you must have Fortuna.